loved his flowers. He would spend hours looking through flower magazines and buying expensive bulbs too. Gladolias was one of his very favorite. Here we have a picture of a clematis growing up the side, and in the background you can see the big farmhouse in the distance there. Here we have him standing with a Christmas poinsettia. It's quite large, but he fertilized and he was just very good at his flower. This is a bouquet of gladolias and other flowers too. On Saturday, he would fix several bouquets, and he would take them to different churches and put them up in the podium, and people would just enjoy them. And then he would take them to shut-ins. He took bouquets to Noblesville's Christian Church and Refuge and just different churches. And here are some pictures. This is a picture of the side as you come in the driveway. He had flowers and flowers growing there. Spend hours. And when we go to visit, he would insist on showing us all the flowers, and we would know that that was part of the rituals that we would have to do. And that was fun, but you couldn't just pop in. It took at least an hour or more. And he had some of the most beautiful ones. These are some of the bouquets that he... Now here's a picture of 5 different bouquets, or 6, I guess it is. Now this is the flowers along the side of his house. There were flowers everywhere. This picture here is inside the little brick house. Grandma Lois's health was not good. Even before they moved, she was beginning to have arthritis and lots of back pain. But Grandpa stayed pretty healthy. In this picture we have in the back Mother, which was Opal Simmerman, and Joanne married Neil Gentry, and then Grandma and Grandpa. Here's a couple old pictures. This is Walter and Luna Platt. She was Grandma Mosbaugh's sister, and so she had been a Tice, but she married Walter Platt. They never had any children. They lived in Noblesville. He worked at a hardware store, and I don't think she ever worked away from home. The next picture is 2 girls standing by an old car. This would be Mother, Opal, standing at the back in the white dress. And then Aunt Edel Tice. This was another sister of Grandma Mosbaugh's. She married Forrest Manship. They all called him Pug. He was a jeweler in Indianapolis. They lived in Noblesville, and Mother and Edel loved to travel together. There was quite a bit of difference, but they still loved to travel. And in 1980, Edel and Mother took a trip to Hawaii. Edel was 80 and Mother was 75. They had a good time together, and they enjoyed that trip immensely. Mother had a little, what they called a brownie camera, and she had it, well, most of her, even before she was married. She prided herself on being able, well, you could buy the film, but she prided herself on being able to take this picture for a 58-year-old brownie camera. And this was taken August the 15th, 1976. And Mother was 70 years old. This was at the little brick house. After Grandma and Grandpa died, Mother and my dad bought this house, and they moved down there from the farmhouse. Mother was a Republican. She worked at the polls and quite a bit a part in the Republican Party. And in the ledger, they printed this picture. She was 73 years old at that time. Pretty sharp. This was May 1978. But this was in